All right, now let's jump into the third pillar of our recruitment methodology strategy called Empower. Now, video is here to stay. It's going to be in recruitment from here on out. 2020, make sure that. Okay, so it literally zoomed and took off. You saw how fast and how far Zoom has grown. So it only made sense for us to implement it into our actual digital platform. So let's take a quick drive around the platform and see exactly how you will be operating the actual platform. We start with the map here on the left. The map is a beautiful representation of where your facility is in proximity to where the candidates live. So, we're just using New York as an example, right? Popular destination, popular state, but you get to see how far each person is, and that's always good to know. Next is all the campaign documents that your team needs is all here right at their fingertips, right in the platform. Okay, everything from the job description, the 3 levels of assessment, the McQuaid comparison report, and even the progress report. The progress report you'll always be able to see and always know where we're at, where each person is benchmarked. So you always have that information right there, accessible that quick, right? That's what we need to do things. You need to have it done quickly, right? So this is the part that our clients absolutely love, and that is the layout of the actual platform. They get to see each candidate side by side in a compare and contrast format, right? That visual to be able to see each person where they stack up against each other means a lot. Now you have a suitability score. The suitability score is actually another really objective element inside the platform. And you get to see how each team member scores each person. Okay. You get to see how what they think and what you think of them and how those two scores stack up against one another. See, it really this system really allows unconscious bias to be out the window because it's literally objective. It's quantitative backed by data and objective based on scoring on what the team has come up with in the level of scoring. And I absolutely love that, and our clients love that. What we're able to do also is that you'll always have for reference the profile type that you need for the particular position. Now let's look at the director of nursing. The team has come up and said, we need a generalist for this position. Now you're always going to be able to reference that. And again, that you can be able to compare and contrast with each candidate. Let's take a look at John Smith. Okay. What we have here is an executive summary that we put together. What us as consultants, why we think that they are an excellent fit for your organization. Okay, the thoughtfulness, we take the time to really dig and give you our expert opinion as to what we think that they bring to the table. But more importantly, besides us telling you, you get the opportunity to let John himself tell you, because I'm sure if your team, someone on your team will tell you, man, I thought that candidate was really great. They had a great resume. They have all the skills, all the requirements. Their references check out. They had a great background, but it was something when I met them face to face that just didn't sit right to me. So what the video introduction really allows for is, if you really don't want to interview that person, you don't waste time. It's a time saver. We're really big on that, is that making sure that we make this process seamless. So you don't necessarily end up interviewing people that you're not going to hire. So let's take a brief listen at the introduction of John Smith and what you can expect from introductions from each candidate that's going to be on your short list.
Hi, my name is John Smith, and I really do appreciate the opportunity to apply for a role within your company. The reason why I'm so excited about this opportunity is having read the review, all the information that's been provided by my consultants, I'm really excited about the opportunity.
So again, they get to tell you about themselves. And from here, again, all the documents that you need about John is right at your fingertips. Again, no going back and forth. His resume and his McQuaig job fit, his guide, his interview guide is right there. Now, here's the other part that I love. More importantly than what I love, our clients love, is that again, you have that visual representation side by side of how the job fit profile actually panned out. And you get to see it right there. So you can always go and look at it. Boom, it's right there in front of you. So again, the summary tells us he's a strong fit, right? So from there, we also get to see this. You're going to have additional comments that your team makes. Again, so everybody has access to it. Every team member has absolute access. Over here. So that's really an overview of the digital candidate delivery platform and all that it brings. What it does is it really brings everything together. It makes it congruent and makes it frictionless. And you have all the data, all that information right at the palm of your hands. So you guys and your team can make the absolute best hire. So what I want you to do now is go ahead, there's a button below, and what I want you to do is click on that button, and right there you can get your free, no obligation, right? It's absolutely free to get your strategy call, and where we're going to be able to get together and come up with and craft the perfect plan and how we're going to make your next best hire. So with that, thank you, and I see you on the inside.